Morning you guys, it's Karen and I have got a whole bunch of things from 17 to show you. 17 makeup. So this is a brand by Boots. It is cruelty free and it's super inexpensive. So I thought I would buy some things and see if I could find anything good. And there are a couple of things that I found that are really good. So I'm just going to grab them and go through them. The first thing is a powder pigment. So this, has it got a colour on it? Light pink it says. I've used this once and it's okay. It looks like quite a pretty colour there on my hand. I know that it's a bit difficult to see in the lighting that I have. It's because of these LED lights. I have to kind of put more direct lighting on. It's a pretty enough colour, but it was pretty nondescript on my eyes. In terms of staying power, you know, it stayed really well. You only needed a little bit. It's very pigmented. It is a pigment. It didn't have too much fallout. It was a really nice eyeshadow to use, but it didn't look amazing. You know, it just looked quite plain. And so for me, if I'm going to use a pigment, I'm tending to want something a bit sort of brighter. Otherwise, I'd just use a little eyeshadow. So that's a no from me. Let's stick on eyes. I bought this Line Up eye pencil in white. I just wanted to see. I don't know why I didn't try the black one, but I thought let me see what a white one looks like on the inner eye, and this one stays pretty well, I have to say. I've used this quite a few times. I stopped using this little bag because I was going to record this a couple of weeks ago, and so it's been in a bag in here, but I used it for quite some time and quite liked it. It wasn't too bright and it stayed on, and yeah, that is one that I will continue using. I bought two mascaras. The first one is the Ultimate Lasting Definition Mascara. It's in this purple tube, and I'll show you what the brush is like. The brush is a natural bristle brush, so my type of brush. This one I used a couple of times and was like, no, it's just not for me. I just didn't get anything from it. You know, I just felt like I'd barely put mascara on. So this was almost an immediate fail. However, the next one is called Extreme Extension. What was this one? Ultimate Lasting. This one is Extreme Extension. I think I might have said Extreme Extension for this one, didn't I? This one is Ultimate Lasting Mascara. This one is Extreme Extension Lengthening Mascara. The brush looks very similar, except that this one is more that sort of plastic type brush, but it's the same shape. And I used this for a couple of days and I was like, you know what? It's actually really good, but I felt like it was sort of clumping my eyelashes together a little bit. But I thought, no, give it a little bit longer than just a couple of days, because it is actually working quite well. That's the only issue I had. You know, I'd sort of need to take some product off. But after a few days, it stopped doing that. And this is really good. And you guys know I'm always looking for a mascara. This, I mean, for the price of it, it's amazing. It doesn't crumble. It doesn't smudge. My eyelashes are not too crispy. It does give them a bit of length, a little bit of volume. It's really good, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to repurchase this. I've got lots of other mascaras that I've been trying since then, and like I said, this has just been sitting there, but I used it for probably a week before putting it into my little bag of 17 stuff. So I would definitely recommend that one, the Extreme Extension one. And for the price, you know, it's worth a go, isn't it? I've got an eyeliner, so I bought that. This is a liquid eyeliner, and I'm still looking for the perfect liquid eyeliner to replace the one that I used to get from number 7, NYX, the NYX matte eyeliner. I haven't found one that is as good as that yet, but this one I was really hopeful for, because this actually has a brush. What is this called? Ink Legend. This actually has a brush on the end, so it does give a really nice line. It gives it a really nice black line. It went on really well. If you are looking for one to stay on your eyes and you never want to get it off, actually this is not even coming off my hand now, then this is the one for you. But it is not for me, because to get it off my eyes, I remember using, like, you know, the melting balm that I use in the shower, and coming out and I still had a complete eyeliner on, and I was like, that's really weird, because I literally like rubbed my eyes, and then I used my oil and water makeup remover for my eyes, and I literally had to sort of really pull on my eyes to get it off. And so there's no way I want to wear something that is that long wearing that you need to pull your eyes out to get it off. But if you have young eyes and you don't mind pulling around, I wouldn't recommend it, because that's how you'll get wrinkles. But maybe for special events, if you find that eyeliner runs on you, because what I do sometimes find, more with mascara than eyeliner, but I did have it with eyeliner when I had very oily skin, everything would transfer up here, you know, and so again, I might have worn it when I had extremely oily skin, but for me, I don't want to go to that much effort to take my eyeliner off. Brow pencil, I've said okay, but not pigmented enough. I got the one in blonde, I think. So it looks like this. It's got a spoolie on the end, and it's just one of those really thin ones. Let me show you the colour. So yeah, it is a nice colour, and I can use this, but I have to press really hard, you know, and I have to, like, you go over it and you think, no, it still looks like there's a few patches left, and so you have to go over it again. Maybe it's just this is too light, because that is quite light, but I can feel if I just go over on here like that, not very much, you can see not very much comes out. You really have to press down hard to get any colour from this. So it's okay and it will work, it's just not going to be as easy to use as a more expensive one. Why can't I get the top back on? Oh. So that's not a repurchase for me. The powder is something else that I tried, and this is in 020. I actually went back and got a second one because I had the one above this and it was just too pale. This is really nice and I like it. I think it's a good quality powder, actually. It's not, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't give me any shine or anything like that. I don't seem to be able to get all my words out today. I don't know what's going on. It's not matte enough for me. That's my only complaint. You can't really tell from there. It's a really good colour for me, but it's just not matte enough. I would find that I would put it on with a big fluffy brush and I'd think, no, I don't look shiny. It just looks kind of satin. It doesn't look mattified, and I like a matte look. And so I'd get a smaller brush and sort of be touching areas up and thinking, no, it still doesn't look matte enough for me, you know. So I think that's just a preference. I don't think there's anything wrong with the powder, but I like a really matte look, and that doesn't offer that for me. The final product is another winner, and it's their concealer. So it looks like this. It's in a tube like this. It's a doe foot. I've got the lightest colour, I think, so I probably need to go a colour down. Let's see, does it say on it? Well, it's actually rubbed off, so clearly the packaging is not going to last that long. Let's see if it says it on the white. No, it doesn't say it there. Interesting. That'll be difficult because I don't know what colour I got, but you can see that it's pretty light. But I have used this a few times and I really like this. This is really, really nice. You know, this is on a par with lots more expensive concealers that I've used. I'm saying that. Is there any expensive concealers I like? Because my two favourites are one by Revolution and one by The Ordinary. Well, The Ordinary one is definitely inexpensive, isn't it? The Revolution one I think is probably around about the £8 or £9 mark. And obviously this is a lot less expensive, but this is really, really good. I've put it under my eyes and it's one that it gives good coverage. It's not full coverage, but it's probably medium. And it isn't one that you instantly think this is going to show up my lines, you know, and I can powder it down and be happy with that area. As I always say, makeup is going to draw attention to any crow's feet you've got, but not, you know, the trick is finding one that's not too obvious. There are some that I've put on and gone, oh no, that's just never going to work for me. But this is thin enough, you know, that you can blend it in and it gives you some coverage, it gives you some brightening, but it's not going to instantly show up every single line that you have. So I really like that. So that's everything I bought. Really the only fail was this Ultimate Lasting mascara. Like I said, that did nothing for my lashes at all. The powder would be great if you want a satin finished. The brow pencil would be okay if you don't mind pressing really hard. The eyeliner for the eyes is pretty good. I don't know what the black one's like. That pigment is a no, but maybe there's some other colours that might work well. That eyeliner is good if you don't mind rubbing your eyes to get it off. But my two winners are the Extreme Extension Mascara and this concealer. So now that I've done this review and taken everything out of this bag, I'm going to go back to using this concealer. Actually, I'm going to have a look and see if I can get a darker colour and then go back to it, because that is really, really bright. I do tend to do that with concealers because you just never know if they're going to kind of change colour, you know, are they going to oxidise and what is their idea of light, you know. So I think I'm going to go back and get another colour of that, and once the mascara I'm using currently runs out, which is the sleek one, I will go back to using this one as well and use it up and probably buy another one. So yeah, two winners there. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll list all of my makeup in the description and I will speak to you again soon.